Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is my channel, Retro Madness, and yeah, this is my pickups for the month. Look at me, I'm actually uploading my second video. But yeah, this is pickups basically for the month of November. The one I had previous was like a month or two of pickups. There was a couple of, up and down, but as you guys are aware, this is Black Friday month. There's a bunch of stuff I got from, Gamestop, what else did I get? I think I got some from Best Buy and yeah, just a couple of retail stuff. I wanted one thing from Walmart, but I couldn't get that unfortunately. But yeah, there was a couple of things from my last video that I messed up. I kept saying 5 for 20. And I meant to say it was 4 for 20. If it was $9.99 and less, it was $5. So there was one pickup that I forgot to mention, and actually two pickups. And so I'm gonna go ahead and show that real quick, and then I'll go on to my pre-orders and then just my pickups as a whole. So yeah, it was actually this one. They were doing the 4 for 20. This was in store at the GameStop, and they just had a little bin you could just basically pick out of. It was a couple of 360 games, so I went ahead and picked that up. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. I think I have the other one that I showed in my last video that I found at thrift store, so that's cool. Ace Combat. Another one, just $5. I wanted to put it towards the 4 for 20, and then Gun. I actually have Gun on the original Xbox, but now I have it on the Xbox 360. I'm not entirely sure if this one or the other is backwards compatible. I know one of them is, so whatever is backwards compatible with the Series X, I'll keep that one, or maybe I'll just keep both. And then I forgot to show this one. It's a clearance game that I picked up for $10. Um, it's a little bit ripped there, unfortunately, but this is a game I actually was eyeing for some time. Samurai Warriors 5. I've always seen it go down to like 20-ish. No, not really, not 20, like 25, 30, 25, 30. And then I was just waiting for it to come down to 20. And then the Xbox version came down to 10. So for clearance, $10 at GameStop. Was happy to pick that up. As you knew from my last video that I've been picking up some N64 stuff. I'm pretty much there. This is the one I forgot to. I had a separate little bin that I forgot to put towards, and this was in that. So, Hey You Pikachu for the N64. I think the only thing I really want left, I do want the 007 game. Pokemon Stadium 2, I would like to get that complete in box. And then, what you call it, the Bomberman games, and probably Yoshi's Story 2. I wouldn't mind that also. And that's probably it for the N64 stuff, which I'm going to go towards focus on another console, which I'll show in a second. So these were actually on GameStop. They're like like the people make games like after no not what would you consider this, aftermarket games, but like games that came past this generation, and it just randomly went on sale on GameStop. I think they're just trying to phase it out. So I think right now it's completely gone, sold out. This is like a month or two ago, so this is long gone. But it went down for like $10 each, all of them. So Tanzer for the Genesis, I think they don't say Genesis, 16-bit Mega, and then Devil 2. Yeah, just a couple of Genesis for $10. I wasn't gonna complain. I actually ordered 3. There was another one, but that one never got shipped out, so I guess that one ran out of stock. And then there was some other things like some NES, kind of like these NES games, and so I just wasn't interested in them. So they seemed a bit too indie for me. I mean, I like my indie games. I shouldn't say that, but that one just wasn't. I just didn't seem interested in it. So yeah, but that was supposed to be in the last video, so I forgot to mention that. But yeah, so those are those pickups, and then now onto what I basically picked up for this month. 2 pre-orders. As you can see right here, Pokemon Scarlet. Actually, I like this game. I'm enjoying. I'm only like 2 or 3 hours in though, to be fair. But I've been playing this right now. This is the game that I'm playing. I love it. Um, as you guys are aware, It's not gonna be news for everybody, but man, it's buggy. It's buggy. Like I was taking. You know how you take a in the game you could take like a selfie. I was doing that, and it's just like you could literally as you move in the camera see like things disappear. You start seeing the bottom of this of the map of the landscape. You can see underneath it. It was just the whole thing's a mess. Another thing is I don't know if it's because I'm playing on my Switch Lite instead of my Switch, because I take it to work and I play it over there, and the Switch Lite's just much lighter for me. I'm not sure if it's because of Switch Lite or it's just because it's super buggy, but the character models, instead of just walking like regular animation, it goes like this. It's it's super like, it might be the Switch Lite, but it is a bit buggy. So hopefully they'll patch that. Um, I love my Pokemon games, but that one's a bit of a. I mean, it's kind of crazy how buggy it is. I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon game that bad though. Most of them, I'm not really much of a complainer. I like them all, but that one's pretty buggy though. And then this one, Yeez 8 for the PS5. I had this for the PS4 sealed. I had the PAL version that I had bought on eBay, and I decided to sell that one and then put it towards this one because they re-released this now on the PS5, and I just wanted a copy on the PS5 instead though. Yeez 8, it's a JRPG that I do plan on playing. I just got to get around to it. I think the difference between the PS5 version, I don't think it's like some kind of, in terms of graphically, I think they're about the same though. It just says deluxe edition. I think this one comes with a little art book though, right there. As you can see, a little booklet. So yeah, that pre-order was $40. I sold the other one for 32, and then after fees and everything, I just put it towards this, and then $10. So out of pocket, I got the PS5 version. So yeah, there was that, and then actually, you know what? Before I show what's in the boxes, I play a game called. Hold on, let me see if I can get this without. Called League of Legends. I'm a little addicted to that game. So I went to Worlds with a couple of buddies of mine. This game, it's like an online game. It's a game I've been playing for like, shoot, 2014, 2015. Been playing for a while now. And they held the Worlds event this year in San Francisco. So I made the trip over there with a couple of friends. And then I decided that this is actually my second time attending a Worlds event for this game. The first time was in LA, and that was that the fan fest that they have over there was absolutely amazing. This one was a bit lackluster in my opinion. But that last time I kind of been regretting the fact that I didn't buy anything to remember, because I don't really have. I had one poster that I picked up over there, which has been since destroyed. So this time I told myself I'm going to buy something over there. It was what I really wanted was the world's jacket. They had a little jacket, but that got sold out. And the one they had that was available, I just didn't like the look, so I passed on that. So instead, I bought a Jinx figure. It was between Jinx, LeBlanc, and Zaya, for those who know the game. And I ended up choosing Jinx not because I play her too many, or like I mean I like her as a character, but my wife knows this character also from Arcane, the show. So I went ahead and picked this one up, and they Team Liquid, one of the professional teams over there, happened to do a meet and sign. So we went ahead in line with that. So I got in line for that. That took the entire event. We pretty much missed everything else. But eventually, they were nice enough. Even though the event was basically over, they could have walked away. They got in line. We took pictures and stuff, and they actually signed whatever you wanted to get signed. So that was cool with them. I got signatures from Bwipo, Lorlo. Actually, I have no idea who this one is. I took the picture though, and then the cool one was Bjergsen though. For those who know that he's a pretty popular professional player for the NALCS. So pretty happy about that to get that. So the figure itself is kind of, I mean, it's okay. There's much better figures, even for League of Legends too. But I think I paid, what was it, $75 or something like that. And well, I didn't actually pay for it. I shouldn't say that. $75, but they didn't let me pay for it though. We ended up picking up for 75, but they didn't let me give the money because it was actually my birthday was that day, and everyone basically pitched in and bought it for me. So thanks to them, I ended up getting it for free. So it's a nice birthday gift essentially. So yeah. But yeah, there was that. And then the pickups over here. So these are basically all my eBay, thrift store pickups, and Gamestop. So first one is a thrift store pickup, which was Hot Shots Golf, a PS1 game. This one actually did not come with the game. It was just a disc, and I think I just got it for free. He just gave it to me, if I remember correctly. I ended up just buying the disc. I think I got it for like, I don't know, a couple of bucks. I don't even know how people sell it sometimes on eBay. Like if you're selling something for like, I was like $4 or something, with shipping and fees, you're losing money. But I can't remember how much I paid for it. I'm going to say like it was less than $5 though. So I ended up getting Hot Shots Golf now complete in a box through the thrift store on eBay. So yeah. So as I mentioned before with GameStop, I'm not GameStop, with the N64 collection that I have, now that I'm kind of happy where it is. I've decided that I'm going to slowly, same way with that, start picking up Sega Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn. Both of those consoles, as everyone's well aware, it's extremely expensive. So I have to be really picky. And on top of that, like some of the best games, I feel like for me, that ship has been kind of sailed. It's hyper expensive, but I do want just I do want like 10 to 15 decent games. It doesn't have to be like holy crap, just some decent games, and just be happy with a Dreamcast collection, alongside my PlayStation 1. So these are some Dreamcast pickups. Soul Fighter. I got this. Damn, man, okay, I think starting next videos, I'm going to start writing it down. It's just, right now, I'm just sort of throwing it in a box, but now I'm forgetting how much I paid. I want to say 16, but it could have been like 18 or 20. Sealed. It's brand new, sealed, decent condition. There's a crack on it, or a scratch, which is making me question the legitimacy. But like it's not like it's some crazy game, so I don't really care. But I did buy it brand new for, I wouldn't have jumped on that price for 16 or 18, whatever it was, because it was brand new. So Soul Fighter for the Dreamcast, and this one is Time Stalkers. It's an Ubisoft game, if I remember correctly. Time Stalkers for the Dreamcast. Is it Ubisoft? It's a JRPG. I want to say it's a JRPG. I could be wrong. I remember I did look up a couple of videos about this and stuff. Looks like a pretty good game. I think I paid 20 or 25. My theme right now when it comes to collecting for things that are little bit too expensive for me at the moment, as long as it's like 20-ish, 25 and under, I'll just keep looking until that game sort of gets around that, and I'll go ahead and pick it up. So this one, Slave Zero, this one is a regularly like it's regularly cheap. Like it's affordable all the time. You can get them from about anywhere from, I want to say, 14 to $20 all day long on eBay or even your local game store. I ended up picking this one up for like 12 something. I don't think he listed it for that much. I think I threw an offer at a couple. No, yeah, I threw an offer. Something happened where I think I bought this for like less than $13. So now I have 3 Dreamcast games going to the collection, and then my Sega Saturn game. This time I picked up Daytona. I think I got this for 19. I think it was under 20. Well, it has to be under 20 because that's how my search listing is actually. So Daytona, it's in decent condition. I just love the way Saturn games look. I don't know why. It is definitely a part of history, man. It's pretty sick. But yeah, I think that puts me at 3 Sega Saturn games. So pretty happy about that. I think if I get to a point where I'm just adding one game that's a month, within a year or so. I know it takes a while, but if you're at it slowly, within a year, I'll have, 12 games. If I pick up 2 or 3, maybe 1 month, I could have up to 15, so it's a slow process, but it's a process, and it's a good way to go ahead and pick up games for a system that's just super hard to get nowadays, because there's no way. Well, I shouldn't say no way, but like the likelihood of it is so rare to find this at a thrift store, let alone anywhere else, even at a pawn shop or something. It's just, you're not gonna find it, so yeah. Here is some thrift store pickups. These are all thrift store, right? I think these 3 are thrift stores. Yeah. So $4.99 for Crash Mind Over Mutant. Now this is a $4.99 thrift store I got this from. I know the prices is always half off on the day that I thrift. So I bought this for $2.50. Crash. I didn't have this one. I think I have every single Crash Bandicoot game now, but it's all mixed up between PS2, Wii, and Xbox. It's all over the place. But I think this makes all of it for that. So Spore Hero for $2.50. Why not? Rayman. I think this also makes the last Rayman from basically PS3 and under. I have all the Rayman games too. No, I don't. I'm missing a bunch of the PS1 stuff. I shouldn't even say Rayman. This is the Raving Rabbids one, but still. And pick that up for $2.50 each. These were eBay, I believe. Yeah. Run Like Hell. Sometimes I bid on things and then I question why, but $10. I'll sometimes bid on something if it's like really low and nobody's bidding on it. I picked this up for $10, but it's pretty much worth that much. 12, maybe 15 all day long. So Run Like Hell for the PS2, more for the PS2. Harvest Moon. Well, I don't know how much I paid for this. Holy crap. I think I paid under $10 each from the same seller. If I remember correctly, they shipped them together in one package. So I think I paid 15 or 16 together, but I'm wrong. But they're both, shoot, man, I can't remember. I want to say $15. I think I paid 15 for it, so 7.5 each, and they're worth much more than that. So, you know, some good pickups. So, you know, bidding is also one of those ways, like, you know, how does Gag Cognac says it, sniping. If you never know, man, you just gotta you just gotta pay attention when things are, you know, nobody's bidding on something. You can pick up things for a decent price. So, yeah. Okay, this is another one. Gamestop pickup. This one for a fraction of a second, and I'm upset that I didn't took too long on this. Went down to $20, and then I used my $5 off. I could have used my $5 off to make this 15. Unfortunately, it went back to 25 like immediately. But I still went ahead because I've been eyeing this game for a while. 25. It was for 25 brand new, which, you know, it's a GameStop new. Look at that brand new. Ended up being 20 for me, so it was still worth it to me because I traded in. I had an extra PS4 controller, so I traded that in, and then I still had, like, after taxes, like 50 cents left over. So PS4 controller gave me Monster Hunter Stories 2. I'm a pretty Monster Hunters itself. I've only tried one game, and it was fun, but I just never stuck to it. I don't know why. I couldn't get through all the mechanics and stuff like that. I have a cousin who loves the Monster Hunter Stories, absolutely loves it, and he was trying to get me on during the 3DS era of games for the Monster Hunter. I just never got around to it. But when it comes to Capcom and JRPGs, they don't do it anymore, unfortunately, as we all aware of. It's Breath of Fire, and Breath of Fire, for me specifically, 4, is probably my top 5 when it comes to PS1 JRPGs, dude. I absolutely love that game. So even though they don't do JRPG, it's pretty much the closest thing you're gonna get. So still happy to get that. Fortnite. This was just a digital code. I don't play Fortnite, but my little sisters do, and it was on clearance for like a couple of dollars, like literally a couple of dollars. It was less than 5, something like that. And it was already sold out online, of course, but a local GameStop had it. I went and picked it up. So, yeah, I went and had already used the code, and I gave it to my little sisters. I just wanted to show it. I'm probably going to take the case and use this case for something else, stuff, for one of my loose discs and stuff. So, yeah. All right, The Forgotten City. $10. This is, I went back to GameStop looking for other stuff, and I saw the clearance stuff, and then I was like, even though I picked up majority of my clearance stuff already, there were still a couple left that I saw when I went to GameStop. This one was $10 because of the clearance, of course. Forgotten City for the PS5. Trine, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I pay $10? No, this is during the 5, right? The 4 for 20 thing. Pretty sure. But what else did I pick up? That reminds me. When I'm talking about the 4 for 20 right here, those 3 games. The 4th game, was actually, believe it or not, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I shouldn't say new, it's not that new. But they made a mistake on it. I think, in hindsight, thinking about it now, I think they meant to put the Xbox 360 or the PS4 version of the original Modern Warfare, and they put that one instead, and the employees seemed to not care. So I got that $5. I already sold that for like 20 some dollars, and ended up getting all of that for free. So that was a pretty good little pickup. And then Eve Valkyrie. Yeah, this is during the 4 for 20, wasn't it? So these are Is he older pickups? I think they are. Shoot, I'm getting things mixed up now. Eve Valkyrie, $5 then, right? Monster Harvest. This was on clearance. How much did I pay for it again? I want to say this was $15, so $7.50 for the clearance. I want this on the Switch actually, but I never could find it on the Switch, and I said, you know, I might as well grab it now for $7.50. You're really not going to find it again. So, and Dishonored and Prey, the Arcane Collection. I didn't have any of the Dishonored games or the Prey games. I'm actually surprised that I didn't have any of it. And this was on sale, brand new for $10. Of course, it's not brand new when it comes to me though, but $10, I'm not going to complain. So, yeah, so that's GameStop right there. Let me go ahead and put this all back out of the way. And then I gotta get like a tripod, do a better job. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, this is GameStop, and then that last box will be the last of it. This right here obviously is not GameStop, eBay. It's just a box for Killer Instinct. It's actually pretty clean. I thought it was gonna be, in the picture it seemed pretty crappy, but it's not too bad. But it has, this is the issue right here. It had this, somebody cut this out for whatever reason. So, but yeah, it's nothing in there, no inserts. I'm gonna have to get something, you know, the what you call it, that kind of slip cover thing, not slip cover, but that thing you put the Super Nintendo game in, the tray. I'm gonna have to either get a repo tray or something and put that in. But I'm actually super excited to see that. Seeing it in person, man, it's just a whole different thing. I have a couple of complete in box Super Nintendo games. This wouldn't be complete in box, but at least with the box. And it just does something different, man. It really does. Man, this is dope. Killer Instinct for me is probably hands down my favorite fighting game of that era. A lot of people have mixed feelings about Street Fighter 4, but for me that's my favorite. Because I don't know, it's just Street Fighter coming back was such a big deal. But right below is Killer Instinct and Street Fighter 2, and then some of the King of Fighter games. So yeah, I wasn't. I've been looking for to buy this box for a while. I think I've been watching. Not think. I remember this one. This one I was watching for a while, and I think it was like $25, and then it just went down because they had a Black Friday sale, and I was looking at it, it was like 20 something, whatever it was, 21, 22, and then he shot me an offer, another percent off, and all said and done, it was like 17 or $18, and I still had to pay shipping, so this costed me, I think it was like under $25. So now I have the game already. So now I have a box and game for Killer Instinct with that damage. And then I'll just get the tray. And then if I find the manual, sweet. So really happy to get that. As far as completing a box for the Super Nintendo, I don't know what else I really want. Well, I want them all, to be fair. But at least like the Fatal Fury, the fighting stuff I definitely want. And I have a game, I have Breath of Fire 1. I do want the box for that though. And I don't know, there's a bunch more, but they're in the expensive area of games, of course. And another Dreamcast game. So that would make, what is that? 4 Dreamcast pickups this month. Speed Devils, another one. This one's a bit more of a common game, but I can't remember how I picked it up. I think this was just newly listed and it was cheap. I think I paid like $14 or $15. So more to the Dreamcast. Why not? And then all of these were GameStop pickups. This was all, they just had these are all Black Friday deals, I remember. So this, I guess not really spoiler, but spoiler alert. Not spoiler. What am I talking about? This was all brand new. Supposed to be brand new. And then pretty much only one came in, so. So expect that, but for the prices, man, it's okay, dude. It's still worth it. Some games you want brand new, then put your foot down on those and just return it or something, and then just try to find brand new however you can. But for the prices, man, I was happy. So first one is, how do you say, Chores or Chores? I think it's Chores actually. I've been eyeing this game for a while too. I saw GameFly had this come down all the way down to like, I think it was like $17, and I almost bought it, and I'm happy I did it now for $10. It's supposed to be brand new, but that's cool. Roman and versus In Rumble Las Vegas. This was a game that I saw Radical Reggie, the YouTuber, was talking about, and he said nothing but good things. He complained about one thing in terms of co-op it doesn't have, but $8. It was on Gamestop online that I picked up for $8, and for that price, I think it's well worth it. It was limited stock, not limited. Like they only had so many, and it sold out after that. At least I think it is. You might still be there. I'm not sure. Okay. Phobia, another game that was $10. I was thinking about getting it for the PS5, and I decided on the Series X. So, yeah, $10. It looks like a horror game, so good price for that. Lake was $10 for the PS5. Another game that I actually wasn't even aware of, and I was watching a YouTuber that I mentioned before in the last video called Gat Cognac, and he was showing that there was $10. So shout out to him for that. Subnautica Below Zero. I didn't know if I wanted to pick this up, but when it was $10, I went ahead and decided why not. I'll go ahead and beef up my $10 my PS5 collection. It's supposed to be like a horror kind of game, right? Like or like a simulator, kind of like that. I've seen some like streams of it. I don't know. Thought about playing it. Lost Judgment. This is right now is pre-owned $12.99, and right now they're doing a buy two get one free. But so kind of messed up right there. But for $12.99, it was still worth it. Wait, why the hell was it? Oh no, why am I talking about? Yeah, $12.99. Not new, of course, but for $12.99, it was still a good price. I have the first one, Judgment, on the Series X or the Xbox One, and now I have Lost Judgment on the PS5. So happy to add that also. I think this makes up pretty much all the Yakuza games. I think I have them all, even the PS2 ones, the PS3 ones. I gotta double check. The only one I'm missing is the one that never came out here physically. It only came out digitally. I think it's one of them. I'm missing that one, but that one is inside the Yakuza Remastered Collection, so I should just buy the Remastered Collection, so I don't know. Dollman, $10. This is like a Dark Souls kind of-ish game, but not really kind of like that, but something like that. Kill. This one, I think, is the one that I kind of was not upset, but kind of like disappointed, I guess, that it didn't come in sealed. Kill, $20. Great price. I had, when if you buy enough on GameStop or all the time, you get points, right? So I had $15 worth of points that I put towards here. So out of pocket, it was only $5 plus the credit, essentially. So still, even though it's not sealed, it was still worth it. My problem is, if I return this, oops, there's a code in there. If I return this, the issue is, I'm only going to get $5 back. You will lose the other 15. Remember that. Even if we use the $5 rewards a month, I've had that where like I decided, okay, now I'm going to return it. You will lose that $5. At that point, you're better off just keeping it, In Sound Mind for 10. The PS5 game. This one came in sealed, so not bad. Disciples Liberation, $15. I actually read quite a good amount of good reviews for this, even on YouTube and stuff like that. People talk highly of it. Maybe not that highly, but it's a good game. It's a game by Calypso, so $15, not too bad. The Fight in Herds. It's a fighting game. It's kind of a silly looking game, though. It's a bunch of looks like deers, I guess, fighting one another. I saw a YouTube video before this even went on sale, so I just knew instantly what game it was by Maximilian Dude, and he was talking. I want to say some good stuff. There's a good amount, like it's like a niche market. It's kind of similar to that what's it called? Skull Fighters, Skull something. I forget what it's called now. Excuse me, but yeah. My bad, I had to cut the video there. But like I was saying, Fighting Hearts has a niche like audience for it and stuff like that. The game I was thinking about was called Skullgirls. So yeah, $20. Black Friday deal. I think it's a great price for that. I do like my fighting games, so yeah. Alien Fireteam Elite. I've seen this go on sale quite a few times. They're always pre-owned, 15, 20, and I was waiting till Black Friday. I knew this game would come down all the way down to 10. And I picked it up thinking it was going to be brand new, but still, $10, really good deal. Another really good deal, Oxide, $10. Another one I was watching Gat Cognac stream. $10, man. I'm not gonna skip on that. So it was a pretty good deal. And one thing I was supposed to bring up that I completely forgot to bring up. It was supposed to be in the beginning of the video. Right now there's a Black Friday sale going on Idea Factory's website. These are games I've already picked up. They're all sealed. I picked this up last year, and they pretty much go out of stock right away. So I don't know if they're still in stock, but it's called iffysonlinestore.com. That's Idea Factories. This was like, I think right now they're like 15-ish dollars. 15, 20, 15, 20 for Azur Lane, Arc of Alchemist, and Death End Request. Those are really good prices, honestly, for brand new games for that. I think right now they came back in stock and they're still running. They're rerunning that Black Friday sale, so pick that up. I'll put the description. I'll put the link in the description below. Right now there's also a Black Friday deal, some good deals on Xseed. The big one being what was it? Grand Blue Fantasy. So for $15, which I picked up immediately. If it's $50 and over, it's free shipping. So I picked up a couple more, which were okay deals, and one of them was still a pretty good deal. So check out that. I'll put that link too, so you guys want to check that out. I was supposed to put that in the beginning of the video, but I guess I'm still so new to this, I keep forgetting. And then that's it right there. I think that's pretty much everything. And the last one being just this. I do have a decent collection of manga. It's a big part of my childhood and teenage life in general, was reading and watching anime and manga and stuff like that. So it went on sale. I think I picked this one. No, I think I picked this one up on Amazon. I think it was like 140, something like that. So happy to get that. I want the Naruto ones though, man, so bad, dude. But I just, all my money's right now is funneling towards this and stuff like that. But I'll pick it up when I pick it up. So I got the Bleach box set one. There's 3 box sets for this, which complete the entire series. So I'll eventually get that. So I'm pretty happy to have this, man. Just seeing this, dude. There's just nothing like the cover art of Tite Kubo, man. Seriously, dude. That first opening too, that's what reminds me. This is basically what it looks like, the first opening too. It's so good, man. But yeah, thanks for watching as usual. I do have some more Black Friday pickups, and other pickups are coming in the mail that I'll show in my next video whenever I upload that. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe. It is fun, honestly. As hard as, as bad, I should say, as I am on this. Once you upload it and it's there, it is nice to see though. It is quite fun. So I hope to keep doing more and more, and maybe one day show my manga collection too as a whole, and maybe do like something where like you know how to find good deals and where to find deals and stuff like that. I could do like a regular upload for that too. So yeah, again, please be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching, y'all.